everyone, it's Tanya in Calgary, and welcome to this vlog. This vlog is about farming. Not the crop farming that you're thinking of where you harvest and you swath and you combine and you plant the seeds, but kind of the same but different. This type of farming is about real estate farming. And when we say farming, which I'm gonna say a lot in this vlog, it's about concentrating on an area. And when you concentrate on an area and you nurture it and you feed it, it's gonna grow. And then you're gonna be able to harvest it. So kind of the same. So I'm gonna share with you a few things that I have learned about concentrating or farming on an area and how it's led to my success. When I first started almost 18 years ago, I didn't really have a big budget, so I wasn't really investing back into my business financially. And I really had to invest my time because let's face it, when you start a business, all you have is time. And so I decided when I first moved to Calgary that I loved an inner city community. I just fell in love with it. It was very eclectic. It had a lot of character. It had new, it had old. It was really close to the core, and I just really fell in love. And so I decided that I was gonna concentrate on that area. And so when I started, I door knocked. I asked other agents who were doing a lot of business in these communities if I could sit their open houses. And I would sit their open houses and I would always come prepared. And back in the day, our laptops were huge. They were like the size of, a small desktop today. And I would just work while I was there and try to get a lot of things done. So even if I didn't have a lot of people come through my open house, I was still utilizing my time. And I would always give people something of value. And I truly believe that even in anything that you do and people that you meet, you should always be giving people something of value. So I would make sure that I was really in tune with what else was available in the community, what was conditionally sold, what had expired, what had sold. And so my hope was when people walked into that open house, if they were unrepresented, that I may be able to help them and represent them. Then I started door knocking, and I have to admit, door knocking I wasn't super good at. I was actually better cold calling and being on the phone. But I did door knock and I had some success. But just getting my name out there, giving them some of the active listings and some of the recent sales in the community, telling them who I am. And after 4 or 5 years of doing this, I saved enough money that I could reinvest back into my business, into some marketing. And then I started flyering those communities. So sending out just listed cards, and even if they weren't my own listings, I would ask the realtor if I could market their property from my brokerage and send out just listed cards saying, hey, we've just listed this home in your community. And then I would sit that open house and again, try to pick up buyers, and slow and sure, people finally started recognizing my name. And so between receiving my flyers, seeing me at open houses, maybe even catching me when I was door knocking, people started to really see the name, and it created a brand for itself. And so here we are 18 years later, and I farm an inner city community in my city, and I'm definitely one of the most prevalent agents in that community. And it took many years. It is not something that happens overnight, so you have to be committed. You can't send out 6 months of flyers or even 1 year of flyers and expect that the business is going to pour in. But if you can stay with it and commit to it and invest in it, I truly believe that concentrating on an area will lead you to success. And it's been a really great journey for me. I'm very happy that I decided to invest back into my business in a community that I'm really passionate about. And I also live in that community today. My husband and I built a home here 10 years ago, and we're raising our daughters. And so I say that I live, eat, and breathe this community. And I really do. I run the hills outside of my house, not when it's -30 out, but when it's nice. I sponsor community events. That's another really great idea to get involved. Sponsor a community event, put your name on the water bottles, do a bottle drive, provide something of value to people, get your name out there, and I am very positive that it'll be a successful journey to you. So thank you so much for joining into this vlog on farming or not to farm, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.